Hi guys, Julii here, back with another online commentary battle. This is another battle sent in by Professor CWB, and this is the, I guess, second game of his series against Arminius. They have swapped factions, so CWB is playing as the Armenians, while Arminius is playing as the Romans. CWB not bringing very many archers here, going for a lot more infantry than normal. They are gold as well, and only 4 units. He's got 2 horse archers and 6 cataphracts, which I believe are gold. The horse archers are gold attack, I think. And we have Arminius here with 6 Roman archers, GG, so gold. 2 Roman cav, 3 Roman cav in fact, gold, and the 5 Praetorian cav, so that'll probably be gold. And we have 4 urban cohorts. So the urban cohorts are actually a very good counter to the heavy spearmen. Urban cohorts are very good against the heavy spearmen here, so I'm not sure what DrChickenMonkey was thinking by bringing these heavy spearmen. They're not very good units, especially in comparison to Roman units, but the heavy spearmen just aren't too great in general, so people often don't bring that many, if any. And if they do, they usually don't upgrade them, because they can't catch cav, they can't do anything against archers, they just kind of die most of the time. And the pikes aren't very long, and the damage isn't especially amazing. Some Roman cav catching DrChickenMonkey's horse archers there, so that's very good for Vicox. But yeah, not quite sure what DrChickenMonkey's thinking with this. These 2 archers are going to die quite quickly to the enemy, and yeah, I guess DrChickenMonkey is going to have to make the first move in this game. He's going to have to push. Vicox is just going to probably split up all his guys and let DrChickenMonkey have fun running around the map trying to kill archers while he gets shot, and while Arminius picks off infantry units, or waits for him to get tired, because yeah, CWB just has no archer presence to speak of. His 2 units of archers are all dead, pretty much all dead. There are only 30 guys between them. He has these 2 horse archers, but the 2 horse archers are just gonna run themselves until they're tired. They're going to get some damage into these archers, but he's not going to win the missile fight. And Arminius is actually saving some archers back here, so not sure I like that. I think I'd probably just shoot them at the infantry, or definitely these cataphracts at the least. But I'm also not a fan of really keeping them in one clump. In this case, I'd like my archers spread out a bit more, just because it's harder for CWB to chase them all in one direction. If you have them spread out a bit more, then when CWB chases, as he inevitably will, he'll have to split up a lot more, and that opens up more chances for your Praetorian cav and stuff like that. Urban cohorts here, going to just straight up engage against these cataphracts. Nice countercharge coming in here from Arminius, but he's going to get countered himself by CWB's cataphracts here, and he's throwing Roman cav in there as well, which I'm not sure will do him any good. These heavy spearmen, meanwhile, are going to play a very crucial role. They're going to come around the back and deal a lot of damage. If they can get their pikes down in the back of these cav units and stuff, that'll be incredibly good. There are urbans in there though, so that is something to think about. Seems like this heavy spearman has routed, but we have more coming in. This one's managed to get its pikes down, and that seems to be making a bit of difference. 2 Roman units rout there, and the rest are going to probably go as well. So now things look to be going well for DrChickenMonkey, and I'd have to question Arminius on why he went for kind of this big flanking move. He seemed to be really pressuring really hard with the urbans and stuff, which I don't think he should have been. I don't think he needed to be aggressive this game. I think he just needed to kind of play passively, run around the map and pick off units. and bleed CWB out. But CWB kind of got what he wanted. He got a big engagement, and it turned out favorably for him. But it's still possible for Arminius to win. He has done a lot of damage to the cataphracts, to his credit. So these cataphracts now, there aren't too many of them left. This is the issue with kind of armies that don't kill a lot of archers very well, and CWB is unfortunately in this situation. The only unit that can really kill archers now is this horse archer unit, so he's got to preserve that as best he can, because none of his other units can really catch archers very well. Fortunately for Arminius, he's also got cav advantage actually at the moment, so if these cataphracts stray too far trying to catch archers, he can actually pick them off. That's why the horse archer unit is so crucial, because the horse archers are faster than the other cav units, so they can actually catch archers fairly well, and without getting caught. Whereas if you use the cataphracts are actually they become tired, first of all, which you don't want. Second of all, they do get caught by light cav, and then that can easily transition into a heavy cav engagement with the Praetorians. But here, Arminius bring his archers back into the fray slowly. Also, these horse archers unfortunately just dying. I guess their armor was just not good enough to tank these archer melee, which is unfortunate, because CWB really needed that to do some work against these archers, because he doesn't have any archers of his own now. This is partly why you bring 6 archers to... You see 6 archers in almost every CWB battle, because the archers, even if they don't get to shoot cav, or they don't get to shoot the backs of infantry, at least they can trade with the enemy archers. And you don't end up with situations like as bad as this. You can still end up like this, but you'll have less archers to try and chase down, at the least. My mistake, there is another horse archer unit over here. The Roman cav is running towards it though, so that's going to die off. And good awareness there from Arminius actually. He knows what he needs to do. He just needs to take out these light cav units or keep them occupied, and these heavy cav units are going to have a field day trying to chase these archers, but getting tired in the process. What Arminius needs to do though is to pick off these infantry units here, while these cav are killing stuff. You have to do something while your archers are dying, because your archers are buying you time. You have to do something with that time. So I like how Arminius is trying to position his cav a bit better here, and trying to get maybe some nice angles on these infantry units here. I like that a lot. And I like how he's chasing this unit as well. He knows which ones to prioritize. A frontal charge here, so maybe he's getting a bit desperate, and maybe he should be, because these archers over here are routed already, so the cataphracts that were chasing them are now getting back to the fight. And that didn't go all too well for Arminius, to be honest. The pikes came down in time, and CWB was able to kill off quite a number of his cav there, so it didn't turn out too well. This unit will probably come back. Yep, there it goes. 14 archers over there, and he's still got these 2 relatively fat units here. This archer unit is going to get killed by the cataphracts, but Arminius is going to take the trade. And this, yeah. If I was CWB, I'd probably have boxed these guys, or at least run them towards my cataphracts, because you have to protect them somehow. I think boxing them would have been fine, but they would have been shot a bit, and boxing them would have been fine, to be honest. But he could also have run them towards his cataphracts, the direction his cataphracts are going, so that when Arminius chases the infantry, he can turn around and quickly meet up with his infantry again with his cataphracts and counter. So that's another option. So I think misplay there with the infantry just standing around. And in a line formation, that's going to get wrecked very fast. Nice job here catching some of the Roman cav, but ultimately the Praetorians are what's going to do it for Arminius. The heavy cav is really what you want, and these Roman cav come back anyway. It looks like, despite having such a low number of men, they're eager as well. So the morale is definitely not in favor of CWB. Also some some more infantry getting picked off there. So the infantry for CWB has served as a nice distraction, but ultimately they weren't really worth too much. I think definitely not boxing here in the middle was a bit of a mistake, or at least not running them towards the cataphracts as they chase the archers. CWB now, though, he's not in too bad of a shape. He still has a bunch of cataphracts, quite a number of them. They are tired, so that's not good, but he can rest them up. He can rest them up. And Arminius's guys are tired as well for the most part. Also, if you are CWB, you want to be checking these archers to check which ones still have arrows left. So these two have arrows left. This one has arrows left, but yep, all of them have arrows left. So you probably want to target down one or two of these archer units that are kind of fatter. So this one probably. 35 guys still has arrows left. I'd be running after this one and trying to kill it. Maybe you can even get this one in the process. You do have a bit of cav advantage, I'd say, at this point, so you can afford to run and chase archers, but you have to do it as a group. You can't really afford to spread them out, and yeah, it will make your cav more tired, but you kind of have to do it because you'll take more losses from the archers shooting you than anything else. So probably worth chasing these guys off. 35 guys still have arrows. That's a big sad face. Also, these guys seem to have run out of arrows, so that's actually some fortunate news. Okay, so a charge coming in here from CWB. He's going to catch some Praetorian cav off the back. That's really good for him, actually. But Arminius is going to get away, and Arminius is going to get us around. So that should be something CWB is thinking about. CWB engages on these Roman cav here, but the Praetorian cav is going to get a few back charges here. Very close. I'm actually not sure who wins this one. The Roman cav are going to die fairly quickly, so it should just come down to the Praetorian cav versus the cataphracts. Looks like the Praetorians and Roman cav are winning. That's actually quite surprising. I thought the cataphracts might win there for a second. It might have come down to the fatigue. These guys are very tired. These guys are just tired. So it might have come down to the fatigue. Maybe a combination of that and the number of enemies. I'm not too sure, but definitely those back charges did a lot of damage. Maybe CWB overextended a little bit there after catching some Praetorians off the back. I think maybe he should have seen Vicox pulling a unit to the opposite side, and you don't really want to get surrounded like that. So maybe he should have pulled back a little bit there and waited a bit more. But even then, I'm not sure he would have won the game, because these archers here still have arrows. 35 guys with arrows. That's dangerous. These guys have arrows as well, and these guys are out of arrows. So it was just these two archer units, but they could still have done quite a bit. Again, the spectator, Roman Lulz, charging in with his Scythian headhunting maidens. They're probably going to win, actually, because they're fresh, most of all, and they're fairly well upgraded, it seems. But anyway, nice game there for Vicox. Nice win for him, but I think it was a lot closer than it should have been. I think Vicox made a big mistake at the start, pushing all his infantry around and all his cav around and taking that big fight. I think he could have afforded to skirmish it out and take his time like he did towards the end of the game, from the mid game to the end game. I think he played that quite well, but I think he was forced into a bit of an awkward spot because of his early decision there to take the fight, and it is partly understandable because he had urbans in the area, but yeah, I mean, you're playing against 6 cataphracts that are gold, and you've only got 5 Praetorian cav, and the heavy spearman also did quite a bit of work there against the cav, so some nice surrounding stuff there from CWB. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys again.